good morning or afternoon or evening, whatever time it is that you are watching this video. I paused because we watched the Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds movie last night, and there's the part, if you have seen it, there's a part in it where they sing about good afternoon. And if you know, you know. So I thought it was funny when I said good afternoon. I did not mean it in that way. Anyways, and I will explain later if you don't know what I mean. Sorry if the camera is very shaky. I have not ate and I have had a lot of coffee and I'm about to have more coffee, even though I probably shouldn't, but whatever. Anyways, today is Sunday, December 18th. We are getting pretty close to the end of Vlogmas. I'm a little sad that I didn't complete every single day of Vlogmas, but it is what it is, and that is life. But I hope you have been enjoying it so far. I do plan on going live later today. If you are watching this video, that means that I have already gone live. And I think, depending on how it goes, I'm gonna see about doing it more regularly, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, and we're getting so close to the end of the year. But yeah, I have some chores to do, but I'm not feeling it today. Are we ever feeling like doing chores? I'm going to go over, I got a few things in the mail, coloring items. I got a book called it's a 2023 Creative Companion. It's not diamond painting related. It's more for like coloring, but I think I'm going to use it for coloring and diamond painting. I'll go more into that in a little bit. And then I picked up some Prismacolor pencils from Target. I do want to pick up like a bigger set, but I do have a lot of pencils right now, and my main hobby is diamond painting, and diamond painting does take a lot of my time, so I don't want to get too invested. And I almost bought like the very large Prismacolor set, and it's like $100. And at first I was like, oh my God, am I going to spend $100 on colored pencils? But then I was like, I spend that on diamond paintings, like no problem. But I figured I'd try, like, this is a set of 12 and this one is a set of 12. So that's 24 pencils, and it's a good mixture of colors. And I'll try these in comparison to the budget colors that I have. We'll go into that a little bit more, but we'll open these. I haven't unwrapped them from the plastic, as you can kind of tell. And maybe we'll swatch that. A few of you have said that you liked my swatching video or when I swatched the colors. So we'll do that. And then, yeah, so I haven't really diamond painted a whole lot, but I think today, sorry, I was really in my face there. I think today during the live, I'm going to do some diamond painting, possibly. I don't know. I'll ask you all at the beginning, I guess. We'll see. I guess we have seen, right? Because this video is in the future now. I'm so weird. Anyways, we went to the zoo last night. It was a lot of fun. It was cold, but not super cold. It was snowing, but it wasn't the snow that like sticks to the ground. We went like early, so the lights weren't like super bright, and then since I work at a specialty hospital, we are the main specialty hospital that our zoo uses. So our zoo gave us free tickets to go, and then they gave us if we met them at a certain spot, we can get a tour of the zoo hospital. Out of respect, I didn't film. Is this a hair that I can see? You know, you could always see weird things when you're filming yourself. Anyways, focus. So I got out of respect, I did not film the tour of the zoo hospital. But I can tell you that it is just like a regular hospital. They get creative with some of the things, but I will talk to you in more detail about it. I am participating in the premiere on Christmas Eve. I believe my time slot is either 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. I have to verify. If you have seen other creators, they may be putting up some like logos or like they're advertising that they're doing a holiday premiere. I'm participating in it with them. I feel included and happy. I don't know, it feels good to be included with everyone else. So what a premiere is that I pre-recorded a video and I get to chat live with you all for an hour, and it's during Christmas Eve, and it is going to be in the morning time, but every hour there's going to be a different creator that has a video that is themed holiday related in some shape or form. So we'll talk more about that during the week leading up to it. But yeah, mine is going to be the zoo and the zoo lights and everything. And I hope that you'll join and chat with me during the live of the premiere. It's going to be fun, I hope, for you all, and we get to chit chat for an hour. Yeah, so I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to go make some more coffee really quick, chug some water because I have a slight headache. Then I'll turn the camera around. We'll open the colored pencils. We'll do a little color swatchy swatch, and I'll show you the book that I got if you are if you're interested. Tonks is sleeping right there. It's snowing today. It's cold. It's just like a stay in the house kind of cozy day. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this little update, and I'll be back in just a second. All right, I am back. So we're just gonna show, the things that I got yesterday. So I picked up these two Prismacolor pencils, and then I had ordered this Creative Companion book from Amazon. I don't know if I'm going to link the Prismacolors because I just got these ones specifically from Target because they were actually on sale for $8 each, which you might think is a little bit pricey, but Prismacolor is actually an artist grade and very popular colored pencil. If you go to Michael's, they're like $20 for this same exact container. At Target, they are regular price like $10.50, and then it was on sale. So I got these for $8 each, I believe. And then this Creative Companion, it's marketed towards colorist. I got this on Amazon, but you can also get it from the author or the person that created it off of her website as well. But I got it off of Amazon because of the free shipping. Then I also picked up, when I was at Michael's yesterday, I wanted, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. I didn't clear off my desk. My room is a mess. Ever since I got the bed in my craft room, I don't really leave this room. I really don't. Okay, so I got, let me zoom out just a little here. I got paper pads, Strathmore colored pencil paper. So they were on sale, buy one, get one free. So of course, why would I not buy or get two of them? Because it's basically two for the price of one. And the size of it is 9 inches by 12 inches. But I want to use it in my printer, so I took a piece out already and I cut it down to size so it will fit into my printer, so that I can make a swatch sheet. So that's what I'm gonna do, so that I can swatch these Prismacolors. Now we can also swatch in this Creative Companion. Now I don't know how interested anyone is of me doing like a flip through of this book. I can do like a brief flip through. There are other people on YouTube that have done a way more thorough job of a flip through of this book. Let me zoom back in here a little so we can see. There we go. But this is by Ruby Charm Colors. It's a little bit, the font I find a little bit hard to read for me, just because of like the extra swirlies. But, oh, excuse me, I did a really big yawn. Sorry about that. So what this is, essentially, it's kind of like a creative planner in a way. But most people use it in a way for them to, for their coloring and stuff like that. Now, I am a novice and I'm very new to adult coloring, and I'm getting more and more into it. But I thought I could use this book in two different ways. Like, I can use it for my coloring, and I can also use it for diamond painting, which is a little bit different and a little bit out of the box of what it is originally, what it's, you know, made for. But it's got really cute artwork in here, and it's meant to be colored in. It has a little bit of information here of how to use it, a few tips. It has an index here, calendars, 2023, 2023 highlights, a look ahead for 2024, the monthly calendars and their pages, compendium, so art supply resources, art supply wish list, techniques, books, hashtags. Oh my goodness, I apologize. I cannot stop yawning. I'm drinking my coffee. at 2:15 in the afternoon. Hashtags podcast. Now, I don't really listen to art-related podcasts. The type of podcast I listen to are like true crime and stuff, so I don't foresee myself really using that page or pages. It looks like we get 2 pages for podcasts. Websites, I think I could use that as far as like either Etsy shops or you know, like diamond painting, like small shops and stuff like that. YouTube channels, definitely. But however, if I like a YouTube channel, I just subscribe to it, so I don't know. And then here's more index that you can like make your own. Put the title here and the page number. Now we go to our calendars. So we have our yearly overview here. Here's 2023, the beginning of January, and then all the way to December. Oh, it goes this way. I'm used to planners that are like January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And this is going across this way, which is a little different, but that's okay. It's just a different format. Now, we can use this in all different kinds of ways, of course. And then here's your highlight page, so you can write down and use this in any way that you like. A look ahead to 2024. So if you know of something that's coming up next year, you can write it down over on this side and maybe highlight it over here. And then we get into our monthly calendar. And it does have holidays in here. And then it's a line page, a blank page, and a dot grid. And then right here we have, I forgot what somebody had called this, but it's really interesting. You have these empty circles, and then it's blank, and you have a coloring page. So I have seen in the coloring community, let me turn this down, oops. Maybe, let me reposition my camera just a smidgen here. How is that? Let's get back to where we were, which is right here. Okay, so what was I saying? Okay, so you have your coloring page here, and then in the coloring community, I have seen them use this as like a template of if you color these in a certain color palette, like purples and blues, then you put those colors, purples and blues, over here, and maybe you number, or you have certain colors, because you know, as a diamond painter, you have lots of different accessories and stuff like that, and colorists, they have lots of different pencils. So they may put down the type of pencil, like, you know, Prismacolor number, pencil number 1024 or whatever, for example. And they may do it like that and just do their palette right here so that when they take a break, they can come back to it. So I thought that was neat, but you can use this in different ways as well. It doesn't have to be used in such a way just like that. It could be used as like a monthly to-do list, or a gratitude thing. I don't know how many dots are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. $19. So, I mean, not for like a day per month or whatever, but, or you know what I meant. But you could use it in so many different ways. I mean, the possibilities are up to your you could use it however you wanted. This, if you got something like this is my book, I can use it however I want, you know. Then you get into February, and then it just repeats itself. Blank page, dot grid, that again, and then you have a coloring page. So it does that throughout the whole book. But if you'd like, I can show you the coloring pages, which I think are really pretty. It's a bird. I don't know what that is. Some kind of lizard thing right here. There's another bird with some boots. There's a rabbit. It looks like the same rabbit as the cover. There's a stork or something. I'm not great with birds. With a fish in its mouth, beak. There's another animal, like a badger. Another bird. This artist must really love birds. There's some dragonflies. Oh, that would be pretty. An owl. And like birds, rabbit, a deer, and more birds. Okay, so now we get to our art supply resources, art supply wish list. This could be done any way that you wanted. You could put this as like your wish list for diamond paintings, or diamond painting accessories, or a small shop that you want to try out eventually, or something like that. Techniques. Now, this is technically a book that is for coloring or art, so there's books here. So technically, I guess people would write down like these are the types of books, that coloring books that they get, or their work in progress books, or books that they want to complete in the year 2023, or books that they want to purchase. Hashtags. This would be really great to use for events. So if you forget or anything like that, you can put hashtags here. Podcast, like I said, I don't know. I think this would just be some extra space. Here's so page for websites, YouTube channels. And then back here it says creative planner. Start with a dot grid and then a blank page. And then we have a page like that again where it is, it has those dots, those circles at the top now, and then a whole blank page here. And then we have a lined page on the other side that has like a checklist type of page on this side. And then again, we have circles on the edge, and then another checklist type on this side. Line pages. dot grid blank page, and then it repeats itself, and then it just keeps doing that for quite a while. Now I'm sure I could watch some YouTubers and figure out how they use those pages, so I'm not really sure, but you know, if this is my book, I can do whatever I want. Maybe I would use them as a swatch page, but we did, as I said that, I just realized that we came up to a section that says swatch charts, which is honestly my favorite. I love doing swatches. Okay, so now it talks about, the book is like very thick, so now we come to like a color wheel, but it's in the shape of flowers, which I think is really cool. And it talks about the color notes, what primary, secondary, warm and cool tones, monochromic, complementary, and analogous colors are. Doing a color wheel here, which I think is really neat. A lot of people I don't think understand a color wheel. So I think that's really cool. I think I would photocopy this before actually coloring it so that I could try it with the different types of pencils that I have, because I do have different types of pencils. I have oily pencils and I have waxy pencils, or oil pencils, oil-based pencils and wax-based pencils. And then you have your swatch chart over on this side. You have a dotted line at the top that you can write down the brand, and then you have a box and then a line so that you can either put the name and number or one or the other. You have black pages, maybe for pastels or gel pens or something, and then that repeats itself. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like they could have put way more swatch pages in here than they did, but that's okay. And then the very last pages are just like an advertisement of the other books that she has available. So yeah, that is the Creative Companion that I have by Ruby Charm Colors. She has an Etsy, a regular web page, and you can find some of her stuff available on Amazon as well. I will link that in the description. And then I'm going to open my Prismacolors. I need to get my scissors out to open. Alright, so I got two sets. I got the Under the Sea set and the Botanical Garden set. Now, I could have just gone all in and purchased the larger set and gotten way more colors on Amazon, but I wanted to just try these out before I like made that kind of purchase, because I do have quite a few budget pencils and I wanted to compare them to let me zoom out here a little. I wanted to compare these to the budget pencils that I have to see if I, as a beginner, could really tell a difference between an artist quality Prismacolor and the budget brand Arctics, which I purchased a few weeks ago. And do I really need to splurge on like the artist brand? Probably not, but I have, I don't want to say I have a problem, because like having a problem means that, like, I don't know. I don't feel like I have a problem. I just feel like you know, when you get into a new hobby, you want to get all of the things. So that's how I am. I want to get all of the things, but I also realize I don't need all of the things. I have a lot of pencils as it is. Not as many as other people, but do I need all of the pencils? No. Do I want all the pencils? Kind of. So anyways, let me make sure that I am not messing up these. Okay, I think this is the Under the Sea set. Yes, this is Under the Sea, and this is a botanical. They look really pretty. I'm going to sharpen these really quick because you should always sharpen brand new pencils before using them. And then I will be right back. Okay? All right, everyone. I'm filming the second part of this a little bit later than I anticipated to, so the lighting is off. But I'm gonna do as best as I can. So what I have here, I sharpened the Prismacolors, and the first set is from the Under the Sea, and then I went and got my Arctics pencils. Of course, Tonks just jumped up here. I have my Arctics in my case. So these are the budget friendly. They only cost about $23 for a set of 72 pencils, which is a really good deal. And they are comparable to Prismacolor. As you can see, I have picked out just a few of the colors. So they are so comparable that you can barely tell a difference just by the barrels of the colors. They even named, like, here's the Prismacolor. Its name is Poppy Red, and the Arctics one right here, its name is also Poppy Red. So these colors right here that are on top of the paper, this is from the Under the Sea. And then these ones over here are from the Botanical. So I found the exact matches from each of these. And then the ones that are still left in the tins, I didn't find matches for what I have. So I'm going to put these ones to the side, and we're going to swatch these ones side by side on this piece of paper. Okay, so there's Poppy Red, Canary Yellow, Yellowed Orange, Grass Green, and Light Aqua. So that is from the Under the Sea set, and for the Botanical set, the names are exactly the same as well. From the the Botanical set, I have pink, pale vermilion, lemon yellow, olive green, and spring green. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just zoom in, and I'm going to do a time lapse, put it to some music, and then I'll see you back here in just a second, and we'll see if we can tell the difference of the two pencils side by side. So I swatched those pencils. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors in total. At first glance, I can't really tell a difference in the actual colors. If you look really close, yes, you can tell a difference. But it's not so noticeable that it is, you know, that I can tell, like, I don't know. Should I spend the extra money on the artist grade? Now, the Arctics, the budget brand, they are brand new, like they're newer, so they don't have as many colors as the Prismacolors. Although they do have another set out there that just came out, the 126 set. I don't have them. So it's very possible that I can match them up. But they behave pretty similar. I can't tell a difference. I'm a beginner, so I don't really know how to tell the difference. I mean, I can definitely see it if I look really closely, and if I pull the paper up close enough, you might be able to tell too. But if I was just gonna color in one of my coloring books with either of these pencils, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Now, this is obviously just a swatch to kind of compare them next to each other. I don't know how they're gonna act next to one another. So, I don't know. I like both of them. I think I'm going to hold off on purchasing like the really expensive set for right now, but until I, or at least until I work with these a little bit more. And I think I'm just going to continue coloring with my budget pencils because why not? They are cheap and they are doing the trick, and I'm getting the same result. So I hope you enjoyed this different video. Yeah, pretty soon I'll be sharing some of my other coloring pages that I have been doing. I'm really enjoying it, and yeah. So that's it for tonight. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye now.